everybody. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Anastasia and I'm the owner of VegShe Health and Wellness, where I offer online personal training and vegan nutrition coaching. Today we're going to be talking about stretching, and there are all different types of stretches, but I'm going to talk about what I like to do with my clients. So static stretching is when you basically hold a stretch for an extended period of time. For example, stretching your shoulder without any movement, right? Because it's static. So the thought used to be that we were supposed to do all of these static stretches before our workouts, but now we have found that you can actually hinder your performance if you do like a full-on static stretching routine before you start your workout. So with my clients, unless they have a particular spot that's tight or an injury I need to be thoughtful about, we don't do stretching before we begin a workout. We do a very comprehensive warm-up. Then at the end of the workout, that's when we do our stretching. For any of the static stretches you're doing, you're gonna need to hold them for a minimum of 30 seconds. And basically the reason for that is that it takes that amount of time for your muscle to send a signal to your brain and for your brain to send a signal back to your muscle to say, let's relax this part of your body that you're stretching. So minimum 30 seconds, like a full 30 Mississippis, in order for the stretches to even be effective. I like to do my full-on static stretching on my rest day. So on Sundays when I don't work out, I set aside time to do a full body stretch, static stretching, just to relax everything after sort of a long week and to prepare me for the week that's coming up. Another popular thing that people like to do, well, no one likes to do it, but people often do, is SMR, or self-myofascial release. So in other words, it's you'd probably know of it as foam rolling. So I think foam rolling is really effective if you've got some tricky spots that get particularly tight. That's something that you could do post-workout as well, or you could do on your recovery day. So for that, you're basically on a foam roller, you find a spot that feels particularly tight or tricky, and then you try as much as possible to relax into that spot for 30 seconds until it lets go. So if you don't have much practice with foam rolling, it's definitely, there's technique involved, and it's somewhat uncomfortable, but it can be effective. So you can definitely try it out. Just know that it's a pretty uncomfortable approach, but it does have its benefits. So those are my feelings on stretches. As much as possible, try and save them for after your workout or for your recovery day, or even at the end of the day. So like before you go to bed at night, if you've got some tricky spots, definitely take the time to stretch, especially those of you who sit a lot for work. You're gonna wanna stretch out your hip flexors and your hamstrings and your glutes and probably your neck. So if that's something that feels good for you before bed, great. But is it something you should do before a workout? Probably not. So those are my thoughts on stretching. I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Thanks, everybody.